no time. Wait, long time no talk? No time no, I don't know. It's been a while since I've vlogged because we went on vacation. Then I didn't vlog any this week just because I've realized that I don't really have a lot to talk about throughout the week. So I've just been doing short form content on like TikTok and Instagram. So if you want to follow me throughout the week, follow me there. My stuff's down below. But tonight's Friday. We went to dinner. That's my husband. He's playing games. And then also to Ulta. So I'll show you what I got at Ulta. And then tomorrow I have a hair appointment. So I'm probably gonna like do a lob maybe. So when my hair gets long like this, it just like gets everywhere. Like I just like pull it. Like if I'm like laying down, I don't know, it drives me nuts. But the first thing actually is this, what I'm wearing on my lips. So I tried it on the car because I cannot buy anything like lip related and not try it on the car. So it's the Ulta Beauty Weightless Water Stain. And then I got the shade, Very Berry. It took me forever to find that. But I've heard a lot of things on TikTok about it. And then I just got a new set of like makeup sponges. I got this Snatch and Sculpt Contour Brush by Real Techniques for like bronzer and blush. I really just want to start wearing makeup, even if it's just like a 5-minute face every day, just to make myself feel better. And then I also got the Bubble Blending Brush for like foundation, which I'm really interested in because it just looks like kind of massive. Oh, that's super soft. So I feel that's kind of like big as my cheek. So I feel like just that will really speed up the process, I think, with doing like foundation. And then I don't know if I've ever actually tried the telescopic mascara by L'Oreal, but I got the Lift one just because I have a problem with like my lashes staying. And then I also got the waterproof one, so hopefully that'll help keep my lashes up. So my appointment tomorrow is at 8 a.m. which is, why did I do that to myself? I don't know. But when I get back from my hair appointment, I'll probably just throw on some makeup just to try out these. I'm like really interested in this one. I think it'll be good. Tomorrow I will be filming all of the books that I've read on vacation, and this week I've read quite a few. And then I will be starting tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be starting Wild and Wrangled. I'm so excited to read this book. I've heard only good things about it, and I love cowboy small town romance. And like, I don't know if you like a floppy book or not, but this one definitely is super floppy, which I personally love. It's Sunday afternoon. It's like 3 o'clock. So yesterday obviously was Saturday. I didn't get my haircut. Obviously my appointment got canceled last minute, and then I went to a family event and we kind of stayed longer than I anticipated, and then last night we had friends over for WrestleMania, so here we are. I didn't really get to read yesterday either, so there really wasn't much to chat about books, but I have some time before WrestleMania Day 2 starts. I did have a quick Tumblr update because I know everybody loves a Tumblr. So while I was on vacation, it's been like probably like 2 weeks since I've actually like vlogged. And my one video that I need to put up in real time this weekend is going to be late, but you know, I'm a volunteer content creator, so you know. But I did end up getting the Brewmate. It's the 40 ounce, I think they're called Eras, but it's the one where like you twist the top and then like wrong way. When you actually twist the top, nothing comes out. So anyway, there's really water in there. I need to go get a towel and clean this up. BRB. Okay. So clearly there's water in there, and then when you actually do it the right way, no water comes out. Let me go to, my hair's just so poofy today. let me go to my Goodreads because I think the last book I finished that I talked to you guys about was I'm pretty sure it was either The Rose Bargain or A Little Magic. The Rose Bargain, which I don't have a copy, but it is by Sasha Peyton Smith. I'm pretty sure I started to read it with you guys, but I don't think I finished it in that vlog. But it is, maybe I did finish it. I don't know. But anyway, regardless, I gave it a 3-star. It's a YA fantasy, so yeah. And then A Little Magic, I gave a 3-star by Lindsay Alonza. And that one was really, really cute. Like, the plot was pretty cute. But I felt like we were more so in the timeline of the kids, like them being a teenager versus like the adult. And so it kind of read like a YA to me, which I'm just not a fan of YA as much as just adult. And while I was on vacation, I finished The Duke and I, which I have the special edition copy. I think this is book 1 and 2. So The Duke and I is in this one. I did not read this because the book itself, you just can't really break the spine. So it was really hard to read, so I just got it from the library on Libby on my Kindle, and then I finished that while I was on vacation. I gave that one I think I gave it a 3.5. Oh, I gave it a 3.75. I don't know if I'm going to read the second one or not because I just really didn't care about the characters. Like, there were some parts that were really funny, and so I give it a 3.75. It wasn't like a 4 for me. It took me a while to read it as well, so I don't know if I really, really wanted to love it, and I just really didn't. And then the next book that I read was An Arc by Bailey Hannah. It's Change of Heart, so it's the 3rd book in the Wells Rent series, which you guys know I freaking am obsessed with it. 5-star, no notes. No freaking notes. I loved it. It was just, I read that in like a day and a half. It was so good. It's a second romance, oh my gosh, second chance romance, which some of those are hit or miss for me because depending on why they broke up in the first place, but this one was written so well that definitely getting a tattoo for it. So if you haven't read the Wells Ranch series at all, you definitely should start from the beginning. It's so, I don't know, it's just, they really, really grab you, and you can read them so quickly. So that one was a 5-star for me. And then I think the rest of the books, except for the audiobook I have, the next book I read also on vacation was Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. This one I also read in like a day and a half, 2 days. I love Abby Jimenez's writing. She's like an auto buy for me, except for the ones before Part of Your World. I read a couple of those ones. I don't even remember the name of them, but I know that I didn't vibe with them. But for Just for the Summer, gave it a 5-star. So this one is basically like about a curse. So we have Emma, and then we also have Justin, and they both have the same curse where someone will date them, and then they date for a little while, and then when they break up, that other person goes on, and the next person that they date, they get married to. So they find their soulmate. So it's like they both have the same curse. So they decided to come together to try to break the curse. Like, they set parameters, like, you know, from the previous dates, how long is it going to take to find their quote unquote soulmate, so when they break up, they can go find their soulmate. Ate it up so good. Definitely recommend that one. And then on audio, I listened to Don't Look for Me by Wendy Walker. I give this one a 3. This one was fine. It was a fine audiobook. It just didn't, I think I just caught on. And for someone that's oblivious, if I catch on to a thriller, like, it's the twist wasn't that good. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's fine. And then the next book I read was The Coworker by Frida McFadden. I lately have been, it's been like a hit or miss for me for Frida. This one I gave a 3.25. It just was, what's the word I'm looking for? Predictable. This was predictable. Did I read it quickly? Yeah, because her writing's pretty easy to consume. But not my favorite Frida McFadden book. The next book, actually, those are all the books that I read since the last time I vlogged. But currently I started Wild and Wrangled by Lila Sage. This is the last book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series, which I'm really sad about. So it may take me a while to read this, because sometimes when it's like the last book in a series or a last book for a while in a series, I just get scared to finish it. Normally these ones don't take me too long. It's just like a little over 300 pages. But also in the mail, it was either Friday or Saturday when I got book mail, but I did pick up Phantasma and Enchantra from Barnes & Noble. This one I've already read for book club, but since I wanted to buy this, like I had to buy the first one so I can have like the whole, you know. But after Wild and Wrangled, I'm going to start Enchantra, which again, I'll probably love. And I honestly can't believe that this was Kaylee Smith's first book. It did not read like a debut novel. So if you haven't read at least Phantasma, definitely read that, and then I'll let you know how Enchantra is. Those are my reading recaps. And then, like I said, just going to be watching WrestleMania tonight and just reading Wild and Wrangled.